Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. A fairly short kick from the 14. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
6 yards. And the Chargers first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That is complete. It's Eric Dickerson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. Here's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. 7 play this drive coming up. A long way to go on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. This is Casper catching it out right. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throwing is Rodgers.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
That's caught. It's Jerry Rice.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Snatched by the safety and Reed.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. That's good for 28 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Cooper Kupp, 34 yards. And the Chargers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kayvon Thibodeaux. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Rodgers going to throw. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and that's complete to Adams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40. And again, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 23. A nightmare of a first half for him. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down in distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And this one too low.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Kyle Pitts, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now it's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Rodgers again now.
He'll get that to his tight end, Casper. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And the tight end goes in motion left. From the 38, Rodgers. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. Here's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Rodgers to throw once more. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jerry Rice in the final seconds of the 1st half. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Extra point try good by Gano. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Deion Sanders. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. A fairly short kick from the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Inside give to Dickerson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the 2nd half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Here's Rodgers to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Now Rodgers. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Cooper Kupp with his second touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Now Rodgers. Jerry Rice open right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Complete to Jerry Rice. It's a gain of 17 yards. Results in a first down.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's complete to Adams.
He'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown! Davante Adams. 53 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Gano for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Chargers 28, visitors 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter.
Rodgers now on first down. Buying time to his left. Open man right side is cut, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
And meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete there to Rice.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On first down, Rodgers. He's got Casper over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. From the 41, Rodgers. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll send Rice in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. They'll send Rice in motion. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Chargers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just...
And he works free. And he's got some space here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Now it's Rodgers. Now he'll let it go deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Rodgers going to throw.
Targeting puts on the out route, and he's got it complete. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive, they were moving the football.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in.
Touchdown! 4 touchdowns.
What the fuck is that Miss Corner?
He was screaming.
I beat
Screaming.
that motherfucker by 21 points. Yeah, I did.
Hey, I only said that because Mills said you were going to get 21. After I said...
I 21 him, son.
Bro, nigga just putting words in my mouth is crazy.
Nah, saying that is crazy, man. That's how he feels, son?
He's like, tell Ref to join the party.
That's how he feels, son?
That bitch invited somebody. That bitch inviting Prolific. That bitch said, oh, I see you better get 21.
That wasn't even dude I played, son. That wasn't even dude I played. I played someone else. I just had to...
Play somebody else.
Yeah.
I ain't no way LeBron points at 23.5. Like,
Bro, what do I buy, bro? I have Blitz tickets. What do I do? Bro, I have 680 Blitz tickets. What do I even do?
Ain't nice, but you know the best shooting guard in the NBA is, ain't it?
Well, I can get this one. Well, I can get this one. Well, I can get this one. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get that shit. But why does it feel like a Sunday?
That nigga 30 points or so. But his line at 30.5. That nigga two girls play so bad, boy.
What the fuck?
I seen why that nigga doing good. Nah, it's back to 30. What you talking about Friday?
Who's the guy? I'm gonna change every. Nah, Pat P. I'm gonna get rid of Pat P. Because this one.
29.5. Oh, shit. Oh.
Pat P. really ain't.
Come here, boy.
Motherfucker is 20 back, you know. Yikes.
Oh, at the ammo center.
He out there. Hey, bro, you see what Trae Young did to the Rockets, man? That nigga Trae Young look like a Hall of Famer.
I mean, he is a future Hall of Famer.
Hey, you see DeJounte Murray tapping that nigga head last night after every shot?
Money.
Bro, DeJounte Murray fucked up, bro. Like, he be hitting niggas and shit.
Yeah, boy, you nice, boy, you nice, boy, you nice, whatever.
Up here. He's so low. He's knocked.
What am I gonna do? Oh, yeah, I'm back in the corner.
Larry Marketing, I think that nigga might be that.
Who's the cornerback? What is in the sky? Like it's 2055. What the hell? The fuck? Why do I need a What is going on? Bro, why do I need a verification, bro?
Oh, where you at?
To make sure I'm not a robot. What?
Are they in the building?
Is Ramsey good? Oh, Ramsey is good. Oh, shit. I'm about to get Ram. Ram going on top. Ramsey is fire as fuck. How much of those? Nah, I shit don't want to do this shit. That shit's gonna fuck me up.
Nah, he's young.
What?
And then Nobi.
Man, what the fuck?
Another person. Hey, I do need that Waller though, son. Because I heard that nigga.
No, Luka is dribbling the ball court.
Isn't that his fucking job, Musk?
No, Luka just missed.
Also, I should cook, bro. Because that nigga only scored like
He just missed a fucking midi.
Alright, let me get a receiver. I don't like Cup.
What the fuck is Luka doing?
Cup kind of burns.
Luka is trolling, son.
I need someone faster.
He's got 11 fucking points.
Damn, like that.
My stuff don't get cooked this early.
Bro, I want Art Monk. I think I could get him.
Now, Luka's bullshit.
I could get Art Monk.
Put 25 on LeBron points.
What does he even get though? But it don't fucking matter what he get. It don't matter. Do it. Alright. Let me sell Cooper Cup and see if I can get. If not, I'll just buy Cooper Cup back and lose fucking coins, whatever.
Oh my god. Nigga ain't no logic, nigga. It's LeBron James, nigga. The fuck?
Fuck. Oh, motherfuckers tell
I
LeBron.
don't know, but that nigga LeBron is the face of the NBA. I ain't gonna say.
Awk, 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 awk. I could hit this fool. I could get him.
They said you on the last chance you shit.
I said he was on the last chance you.
Last chance Luke.
Ooh, that sounds fire as
True.
fuck. That shit sounds fire, ain't it? Musk?
Wrap the shit up.
Fuck you, bitch. Nah, you ain't hear him. Hear him, bitch.
Something who is crazy. Bro, the Suns the number one seed, bro, in the West again, bro. Why them niggas that good?
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
That's what I said, Musk.
Shit, the Mavericks not even in the playoffs right now, nigga.
Beat you next time. Fuck no, we won't beat him next time.
What is Luka doing, bro?
Bro, can Cooper Cup sell, bro, or what? Like, what's going on?
Suns clear, bro, the Mavericks.
Just, bro, did the Suns clear the Mavericks,
The
bro?
Lakers back, son.
Hey, the Lakers are back, though.
I think they're back.
They won last night. Nigga, they beat the shit out the Spurs, nigga, and they play the Spurs again.
I'm glad they beat the shit out the Spurs.
They beat the shit out of the Spurs.
The Spurs is not as bad. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, the Spurs are terrible, though, bro.
Bro, the Spurs are nice, bro. What are you talking about?
Damn, but Bryce Young is him.
Bro, Bryce?
They was alright with DeRozan.
Bryce Young is so handsome.
Huh?
Bro, he ain't shaking with it. Nah, that nigga DeRozan is going
Nah,
crazy.
cause,
The
son, why is, like,
Iron Bowl.
why is Luka doing that shit, bro?
Hey, Jason Tatum free bread, though,
Who the fuck are these receivers? Oh, motherfucking Cooper Cup sell, bro, before I get mad. You don't want to see me get mad,
Where we
Musk.
landing? You didn't mark nowhere, bro.
Jason Tatum might be clearing
You
the
don't want to
league.
see me get mad, Musk, do you?
Where the fuck are we landing?
You can put this motherfucker up for
Bro,
like
you jumped.
Bro, Jason Tatum might
Like-
win MVP.
I don't
What you
fucking
know,
know.
Colin?
3.
Oh my god.
I'll put him up for 310. Why not? I
Oh,
don't really
that
care.
does be funny.
Nah, go ahead. Hey, never mind. He ain't gonna win shit. Oh, shit.
This motherfucker.
Who? Nigga, who, nigga? Who the fuck's on the Uber I watch, nigga? Oh, shit, that nigga, yeah, hey. Never mind.
You need to lock the fuck in.
freaking Art Monk.
Monk, oh my gosh. Have Art Monk. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, sir. Moment of offs. I need to win. Bye, everyone.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken from about the 12. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Here's Rodgers. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Some trouble already here in their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Rodgers now to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, LA! A great effort there. 42 yards. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Jets take over first and again at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's going to be caught by Moss. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jets. Randy Moss. 67 yards. And the Jets are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Gano Both teams had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. The Charger drive about to get going.
And certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown. And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. And fortune is smiling on them, no doubt. That turns into a 2-point conversion. And they extend their lead. Unreal. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got a man, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 48 yards. And the Jets have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something, when you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Well, he's been the guy. Already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Oh, he's got his tight end Pitts complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Rodgers again now. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second and 10, Rodgers. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Throwing is Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Rodgers now on first down. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On second down, a run with Hall. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes as they have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. That'll make this a 6-point game.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On first down, Rodgers.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. He's got a man complete.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big play there for L.A. 42 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Chargers. From 19 yards away.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now Rodgers. That is caught. It's Chad Johnson.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Now he'll escape to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Rodgers now on first down. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Hall want to give up the middle. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he's got it.
And he is going to have a Jets first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
Now it's Rodgers. And it's caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gano's kick is good, and that will finish off this third quarter of play. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Gano out to kick this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 30 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down. To throw is Rodgers. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. He's got room at the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Hall. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up second and 7. One more time with Hall. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
They went for broke on 3rd down, and it would have really lit up the sideline if that one had worked. What do they do now on 4th down?
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Gano's kick is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. To throw is Rodgers. He's got a man, complete. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 39 that time. So how about that foot chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Now Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards on the play. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick. It's a foot race.